Last night I was asked to come to a rare opportunity. Would you come and would you pray for somebody? And you know, you always want to pray for people that want prayer or whatever. But this person was a real famous person. And I was with them last night. If I told you their name, everybody in this building would know who they are. They're a real famous person. And so I went last night to pray with them. And so when I got there, and there was thousands of people there to see him. There was 12 or 13,000 people in the room. And so I'm backstage. I'm not in the front. I'm backstage with them. And so in the atmosphere, we're praying because this individual was sick and needed prayer or whatever. But then when he went out on the stage, the 13 or 14,000 people were just losing their mind and going crazy. And just, it was a crazy environment. And he had liquor on the stage. He had booze on the stage and all kind of stuff happening on the stage. And every time he went to those things that were on the stage, the crowd would just roar and go crazy. He would pour liquor in a glass and he would hold it up to the crowd, and they was screaming and hollering. And as I was sitting there, my insight as I was watching this scene unfold in front of me, first of all, let me tell you something. The closer you get to God, the more unclean other things look. Y'all hearing what I'm saying? In other words, there's a difference in anti-God and ungodly. Last night I wasn't in an anti-God atmosphere. I was in an ungodly atmosphere. And if you get in an ungodly atmosphere, the difference in an anti-God atmosphere will cause you to be aggravated and mad. An ungodly atmosphere will cause you to need a shower when you're finished. Y'all ain't never been there. Okay, I'm just trying to be transparent with you. Anti-God makes you angry. You start questioning things. But an ungodly atmosphere just makes you feel like you're dirty, like you're trashy. And so I'm watching these thousands of people, and they're erupting at signs of, and everything I saw them erupt on and scream and holler and shout were all escapes. Everything he would do that would cause a cheer was an escape from reality so that you wouldn't have to deal, and they call us weak. The world calls me weak because I come to church and I seek out the power that is not above me, it's in me. It's pulling on me. It's driving me to do what I do. That's why God has released something in this church that is absolutely sweeping across the state and now across the United States of America. Why? Because there is a God that people need, and it's not an escape. It's an everyday reality. It's a 24/7 state of being where I walk with him. In him we live. In him we move. In him we have our being. 24/7, I'm in his presence. I'm in his mentality. I feel him. I want him. I desire him. I'm not looking for a little time out from reality so that I can get over some stuff or forget some stuff, because those people last night are losing their mind for 24 hours, but Monday's on the way. They're going to have to come right back to the same issues that they escaped on Friday and Saturday. Aren't you glad you serve a God? Push your neighbor and say, I love him, I love him, I love him. I'm watching them. I'm watching these people. I'm watching these everyday, ordinary people who do not understand their purpose. All they live for is a TGF. Some of y'all that are a little older, that's thank God it's Friday. TGF. They're living. Songs are written about it for the weekend. Living. Think about that, for the weekend. Which means 2 days out of 7. That's your life. I want that to sink into you for a moment. 2 days out of your week becomes a life. So out of 365 days, you get 104 of real life in their minds. They're going to wake up with headaches. They're going to wake up with people and go, now, what's your name? I can't get any help in here. They're going to roll over. She was way prettier last night on the stuff than she is after the stuff. Hello? They're going to have to go get tested this week. They got to resort to abortions. Hello? Are y'all in this place? Living for the weekend. They do not know their purpose. I don't come to church because I'm missing something. I come to church because I am something. God has a purpose for me. So therefore, I sat there last night and I realized as I sat there, all these thousands of people have my issues. They're going to have to bury their mom and dad. They got bills they got to pay. They got unruly children. They have problems in their relationships. There's divorced people all over this building. And I started realizing that really outside of God and no God, we're identically the same. I mean, come on, y'all. You know, they go to work, I go to work. They need money, I need money. They want companionship, I want companionship. They want friends, I want friends. They want to get ahead in life, I want to get ahead in life. They bury people, I bury people. They're sad, I'm sad. They're happy, I'm happy. They got good days, bad days. I got good days, bad days. So really, we're not any different because we've got this thing called flesh on the outside. But the difference between me and them is not what we're going through, it's what we know. Ooh, I feel the Holy Ghost hitting the top of my head right now. Look at somebody and say, I already know that.